Rio Talk. I'm Michael Carabit here with
Stephanie Medina,
Danielle and Studis.
And today we're going to be talking about sexual assault in terms of a recently made allegation against former President George H.W. Bush. An actress, Heather Lind, came out recently as saying that she was assaulted by the former president during a photo shoot for her AMC documentary Turn, Washington Spies, which occurred in 2014. She said that Bush sexually assaulted her during a photo op with him and his wife. Any thoughts? It took 4 years to come out, almost
4 years.
What do you think about it?
I think it's absolutely ridiculous to come out with it 4 years later, because it's 4 years, like it happened almost 4 years ago, so it's like, why want to blame him now? I guess it's like a comfortable thing because everyone's coming out with it because of the Harvey Weinstein thing, so I guess it makes her feel comfortable and it's okay, and she feels like it's acceptable to come out now, but it happened 4 years ago. She had plenty of time to come out with it now.
Well, again, there is a stigma when girls do come out about this stuff, because there is like an accusation like, oh, well, you're lying, or you were asking for it, or something like that. And again, she is an actress, and if she was up and coming, there might have been a stigma against her coming out, like she might have not have gotten any job offers, depending, especially since this is a former president too.
Do you think that in light of the Harvey Weinstein allegations, that this tells women who have been victims that, you know, there's not someone who's too powerful to be brought down if they committed this kind of act?
Well, wasn't Donald Trump, like, he was accused of this too, and he was made president. So to some
after the fact.
After the fact. So we have to think about that. Like, does it really matter? I do think it does bring, like you said, a comfort to other girls to come out, because it's like, okay, I could do this if they're doing it too, but like, once again, like, I don't know if it really is, because no one's that big to take down.
Why do you think that there is such a stigma attached with sexual assault? Why are women afraid to come out against their abusers?
I think it's because it's been made that all females are sensitive, we take everything the wrong way, anything that's like made a joke is just a joke. Like if someone says, oh, like something about someone's boobs, it's like a female can take it the wrong way, but to everyone else it was just a joke. Don't be so sensitive and don't get in your feelings. But to women it's a different thing, because you're making us an object. Like, we're not objects, we're human beings.
Oftentimes we are viewed as inherently sexual beings, even if we aren't doing that of ourselves. It's oftentimes something that's pinned on us, like, oh, you are sexual because you dress this way or because you act this way. So there is like a negative connotation with this.
And that's even what happened in this situation. A representative for the former president came out and said he apologizes if his attempt at humor came off as offensive, which from my perspective it came out as he's not sorry for what he did, he's more apologizing for offending her with his actions, not that he's sorry for committing them.
You also said that his wife was there, right? And
yes.
That when he did it, he kind of looked at him like, oh, there he goes again, right? Or something.
So is there some sort of forgiveness in terms of that kind of relationship, of a spouse forgiving their husband for...
It feels more like she viewed it as flirting as opposed to like him actually grabbing a girl without her permission, which is kind of odd, but also maybe telling other relationships, since they're older, right?
Yes, President Bush is 93 and his wife is around.
Yeah, so they were from a different time period, and while that doesn't make it any better, I mean, the area that they grew up in might have been like a little bit more forgiving of that behavior.
That's true, and even as we discuss now, you know, the stigma that is tied to coming out against sexual assault now must have been even greater in the time that they grew up in, when it was, you know, more acceptable. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Rio Talk. I've been Michael Carabit.
I'm Stephanie Medina.
I'm Danielle Studis.
Thank you. Please visit us at elpaisanoonline.com.